Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Planning for Reality and welcome to a spontaneous video. I hope you're all doing well and having a great weekend or had a great weekend whenever you're watching this. Thank you for joining me today. I was watching a bunch of videos. I'm trying to really catch up and I love watching you guys' YouTube videos, and I get a lot of inspiration from it and motivation for the other cash stuffers and budgeters out there. So thank you to them for sharing their journey. And I'd uploaded in the past 2 weeks, over the past 2 weeks, 4 different videos, kind of like a series of me trying to make a plan and really have a look at my finances and how I can do what I can do and how I can do to better improve my financial journey, make it a bit easier, and get motivated again. So while I was watching the videos, this is a long introduction because it's unplanned, unthought of. I just thought of something and I wanted to make a video. So it's currently evening here, so the lighting isn't very good. And what I thought about is in part 4 video, we did an overview of the beginning of July, what we currently have. But we didn't go through the starting balances of the debts and having a look at how we are paying off those debts, because ultimately once those debts are paid off, that money is extra going in here. Or I could simply add them into the sinking funds that would look like savings, and that my total would be higher. It's like almost like it's lost money at the moment. It is lost money because it's a debt, but I want to see the progress overall. So I thought about it and I'm thinking to go ahead and add a tracker. Now my journal here, or my book, is all over the place. Nothing is in like an order or anything like that. And I actually enjoy that. I enjoy flicking through the pages and looking, and it helps me to sometimes get reminded of, oh, there's that, or I jotted this down. But when it's in a chronological order, I'm not likely to look at the pages before. So I like it all jumbled up. It's a little bit more exciting for me when I'm opening it. So now I haven't started filling in these, but I do have some things that I need to write in. I want to make some debt trackers and an overall monthly figure. So I would keep this, and then I think I will do like a net or an overall balance. So the debts that we have that we want to record here are the electricity, which is outstanding, and electricity bill comes every quarter, but the plan going forward is to be saving for it ahead of time and pay it once it comes, and no longer have this debt. This debt kind of got out of control because, like, the bill kind of got out of control because I hadn't prepared enough for it, and that happened over multiple bills and it added up, and this was the outstanding balance. So I think we'll start with the electricity debt, and hoping that that's going to be one of the first two to be done. So electricity debt. And the balance starting at the month was 3,516. So how are we going to do this? I really didn't pre-think this. So get a pencil, right? And let's make one of those flasks, or I don't even know what they're called, the lab tubes. And then, so the balance starting is, oh, I shouldn't write it there actually. Let me erase that. These erasers are horrible. These are cheap pencils. Okay, so starting balance as at 01/07/24, and here in Australia we write the month in the middle and the date at the beginning. So in the US it might be 07/01 or other countries. And the starting balance is 3,516. So 3,516 to start. Now let's see the halfway mark. Divided by 2 would be 1758. So this is about halfway. And let's make this amount 1750. And then quartering that, let's work with 3,500 divided by 2, 1750. Divide that by 2 is 875. So this would be 875. And if we add those together, 1750 plus 875, and we'd go halfway here, this would be 2625. And then let's half that. Let's work out the middle of this. So 875 divided by 2 is 437. So 2625 plus 437 would be 3062. So this is how you would work out these little numbers when you're doing it. Minus 2625 is 437, yeah. So 2625 plus 437. Oh, that's right. That's right. This one would be 437. 1750 plus 430. 1750 plus 437 is 2187. And then 875 plus 437 is 1312. And I think those numbers are enough for me to get started. So I'm thinking that to pay it off. Then our next debt is land and water rates. And I'm not even going to do that because, yay, we paid it. A little for me and the rest for my partner. This one is complete. So I'm just going to highlight it that it's done. Okay. Now Zip Pay is the next one. So Zip Pay is started at $13.30. Zip Pay debt tracker. I hear a car door, so I think someone is actually here. I'll be right back. Okay, my partner had come home from his extra work. Okay, so we were saying Zip Pay is sitting at $13.30 on the beginning of July. $01/07/24 is $1,330. And how are we going to do this one? Should we do it the same technique? I think I want to do it like a maze. So if we go like this, and then we come down, and I'm just doing this with you guys so that you can get some inspiration if you like using just like a normal paper and pen like I do instead of the online or computer based budgets. And also if you can't afford to buy a pre-made book, so it's not in my budget too, I can easily go out and get one. That's okay, but that's going to be less money to go on my binders, and I'm trying to get out of debt, and there are other things that are more important, so that's why I'm decided not to do that. So I'm doing it, I'm making it, and it's actually been quite enjoyable for me to make these things myself. It's a hobby. So yeah, you can do it at home with a notebook, even just a paper and pen, whatever you have. I'm using very simple supplies. Everyone would have it, and if you don't, a notebook you can get at a grocery store for 30 cents or 40 cents. They're not very expensive on their own. So I know we don't want to, we're trying not to spend money if, you know, you're in a position like mine, but 30 or 40 cents or even, you know, $1 or $2 to get yourself organized, it's well worth it. Okay, so then we'll do this last one, and that will be the finish line. Then we'll work out how much each box is going to be worth. So that's another way to set up a budget tracker. And this will be the finish line. So what should we do here? We'll do a love heart. One time I did a star. Paid off, and then starting 1330. So we've got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27. So 1330 divided by 27 is $49.25. So pretty much $50. So what we'll do is we'll just do it by $50. And the last payment will be the lesser amount. And I really want to get this paid off. You think that Zip Pay is interest free, and it is interest free, but there is a fee or a surcharge that gets charged every month. So you think you're paying it off an amount, but it's really, that's not the amount that's being deducted. So I think I know how this goes now. This is going to be 780, then 730, 680, 630, and so on. When I write with a pencil, I feel like I'm in school again, and I love that feeling. This is when we hit 80, we'll color that, and then that would be the last payment. Okay, so that's that one. What else do we have? Cash loan. Okay, this one is actually my partner is paying it. And Centrelink is too hard to track because it's just too much and it's just very small amounts coming out. And same with this one. I already actually have one for this and I'll show you. Let me find it. I don't want to share all my pages because so I've been tracking since the beginning of the year. They're $50 payments every fortnight. So the new balance is 7288. Okay. So I've tapped that. So I will just at the end of the month get an overall amount and do it that way. Okay, so now our July net. So how are we gonna do this? July, August, September, October, and November, December. No, July, August, September, October, November, December. That's enough. 6 months. And sorry if the boxes are uneven. Net worth. That's the word I've been looking for. Net worth. And I can always go back later and make it colorful and stickers and things like that. So July, August, September, October, November, and December. And we will do January in the new year one. So this will be the beginning of the months, and then January will be how we're starting off the year. I should have left a line for categories, but yay, I didn't do that. So let's try to just do it like this, and then we'll say bank account. So in the bank, or does that really make sense? Because we do count them in. So like emergency, $100 is in the bank. We are counting it in. So maybe, then I would have to add what my placeholders are. No, I'm not going to do that. That's just too much for me then, because my plan is to have a lot of placeholders. Okay, so not in the bank. So then we'll say here, sinking funds. Sinking funds. And we are starting with 570. Then debt, debt 1, electrical. These would be negatives because this is what we owe. 3516. Debt 2, land and water, and that was minus 970. Debt 3, zip pay, and that is 1330. Cash loan, and that one is minus 7700. Centrelink is 10500 minus, and Debt Lion is 7358. So balance. And hopefully we don't incur any other debt this year. And we can get rid of this all. So 3516, okay, so 570 minus 3516 minus 970 minus 1, did I do the minus? 570 minus 35 minus 970 minus 1330 minus 7700 minus 10,500 minus 7358. So we are currently at negative 30,804. Hopefully we will see that amount one day be in the positives, but that's our net worth. Okay, at the beginning of July. Now we come back quickly before I go to show you just some of the progress that we've made. We have made an amazing payment, some from me, some from my partner, towards the electricity. So we have finished this one. We also had like a government assistance payment paid towards our electricity. I think it was $300 or $250, like a support payment. We've lodged our taxes, like my partner's given his one to the accountant, and so have I. I only owe $30, which is amazing. I'm so grateful that I kept all my receipts and everything like that. But my partner, I think he's going to owe more. So we'll see how we go with that. But he will take care of that. It's just that if he has a debt, there's less going towards these other debts. Now we've paid, the amount has decreased. All of this bottom part, which is, I can't even tell you how happy I am. Since I decided to restart this journey, I've just had an amazing feeling. Now the new balance, which I think is sitting about here at 2363.14. So let's go with the color yellow, which is some amazing progress. To have that, look at that. That is amazing. It's already looking so beautiful, and I need this visual to keep me motivated and keep me happy that we are getting somewhere, and the numbers here don't demotivate me like the negatives. So this is amazing. This is fantastic. The next thing that we can color in, I think we can color in. Let me just double check because I wrote it beside it. 1259. So we are under the 1280. We are under 1280. We are at 1259. So the balance is under this, so we can color this part. So let's go ahead and color that in, these two, and see where we will be at the end of the month. Every time I make a new payment, I probably won't refer back to this until the end of the month. And this one, if I make payments in between, I will check that. But my goal is to have this one done, because that bill will just come again, and you know, make more stress and so on. But this one is just going to be constantly decreasing unless I go ahead and spend on it again. And I'm so happy that I decided to do this. So I will be looking at how much is in my sinking funds at the end of the month or the beginning of the next month, and then the amounts, and hopefully with this and this amount would start to look better. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it makes sense. I know I rambled a lot. It was just random to make this video, and out of the blue that this thought came to me, so I wanted to share. I know I just uploaded a video earlier today. I'm going to edit this and upload it straight away before I go to bed. So you'll have 2 videos to watch, and I'm sorry for that. But thank you so much, and I hope to see you all next time. You take care, everyone. Bye for now. Bye-bye.